Clouds normally form around tiny particles in the atmosphere, ash from volcanoes, dust from the earth, ice. In modern times, the atmosphere is being filled with a different kind of particle: lead from auto emissions, smoke from factories, jet exhaust, pollutants of the Industrial Revolution. At the State University of New York, scientists are studying these phenomena to find out what long-range effects pollution may be having on our weather. At the Atmospheric Science Research Laboratory, Dr. Vincent Schaefer, a pioneer in the field, shows one of his students how to make a cloud.
Observing snow crystals, a little microscope illuminator for producing the cloud. Then I form a cloud by breathing into it. And the moisture from my breath condenses and forms a cloud. See, the water condenses on nuclei. And once the air becomes stabilized, then I can seed it with dry ice.
The dry ice shavings fall into a cloud chamber and seed the cloud, creating the environment in which moisture particles can collect. This is how rain is created for drought areas, to benefit agriculture and crops. If the particles from pollution are creating, at random, the same effect as dry ice, the results may cause a significant change in world weather patterns. An adjunct of the lab is a weather station high atop Whiteface Mountain, New York. It can get as cold as 40 degrees below 0 centigrade on Whiteface, but the testing conditions are exceptional.
Our Whiteface Mountain Field Station and the Summit Observatory are primarily used to establish the background levels of fine particles, trace gases, and other features of the general atmosphere. This is a benchmark station. One only needs a few of them to establish the changes that go on. And thus, we are able to get a pretty good idea as to the behavior of the atmosphere as related to particles that are in it. And the clouds that form on the mountain are explored and studied and photographed, and in this way we have a pretty good idea as to the relationship of the fine particles to the atmospheric processes.
With special equipment like this particle collector, scientists are able to catch fairly pure atmospheric samples.
This is the sort of sample that we are obtaining now. After coating it with gold, insert it in the instrument over here, and then we are able to manipulate it. By moving this, we can see the particle move back and forth on the screen.
Studying snowflakes has its own reward. Fascinating and diverse shapes never seen by the naked eye. Atmospheric science labs around the world are working to solve the riddle of weather and the effects of pollution. If pollution is increasing at a dangerous rate, these men will be among the first to know.